English.
Investigator AJ from the YouTube channel Ghost Fixers Paranormal heads out to investigate the notorious Nevada State Prison in Carson City, Nevada. The prison was constructed in 1862 and housed some of the most infamous and violent inmates in the country, many of whom never left alive. With hundreds of deeply troubled prisoners who lost their lives within its walls over 160 years of history, it's no surprise that the building is rumored to be intensely haunted. The old prison shut down in 2012, and today the caretakers offer eerie tours that highlight the dark and disturbing past of the facility. AJ explores the abandoned prison late at night, hoping to capture some kind of supernatural activity. As he walks alone down a cell block, he records something genuinely chilling.
All right, I'm gonna head back. That was pretty terrifying.
Right in front of AJ, a tall white figure appears to pass by before vanishing out of sight. The investigator says he didn't notice the apparition at the time and only saw it later while reviewing his footage. If you're a long-time viewer of the channel, you know that AJ isn't the only one to capture something strange at the old Nevada State Prison. The Haunted Side Paranormal Investigations team, Patrick and Jason, also recorded something inside the prison that they didn't see until afterward. Jason is filming Patrick as he walks down one of the hallways. To provoke activity, Patrick pretends he's a new inmate who has just arrived at the Nevada State Prison. Then this happens.
I'm the newest prisoner. Which cell's mine?
Did you catch it? Even though the bright camera light shining on Patrick never changes, a strange shadow suddenly covers most of his body, blocking out the light. The Haunted Side team only realized this unexplained light anomaly after reviewing their footage later. There's no clear explanation for why Patrick would suddenly be swallowed by darkness. So when you combine AJ's mysterious white figure with this bizarre shadow incident, you're left with two unsettling moments captured at the Nevada State Prison. Is the old facility truly haunted by its former inmates? Let me know what you think. These paranormal clips can be found on the YouTube channels Ghost Fixers Paranormal and The Haunted Side. This video was recorded in early 2017 when he went to explore an abandoned bomb shelter in the Soviet Union. It was not legal to enter that building, but for the sake of content, he still decided to go inside secretly with his friend. After entering the structure, he saw how completely destroyed it was. He had never witnessed a scene like that in his life before. At first, nothing there seemed especially frightening to him. But soon, his camera captured something in the building that he did not notice in real time. However, during editing, he clearly saw it. After realizing it, they both understood how they had walked straight into what felt like a well of death. They had absolutely no idea about it at the time. Did you see that? If you look closely, you'll notice that in this part of the exploration video, a very terrifying ghostly figure appears behind those heads. It could have been a real spirit or something else that simply cannot be explained. And it did not seem very old if that is true. Either way, both possibilities are extremely frightening. If they had seen that figure live, it is very possible that one of them might have fainted, because they already felt uneasy inside that building. But as always, I would really like to hear your thoughts about this video. This creepy video was posted on Reddit by an account called Jonathan World. The date mentioned in the video appears to be from 2014. In the video, a family claims that ever since they moved into a new home, they have been experiencing paranormal activity, especially in the kitchen. One particular clip was recorded at night. A spoon that had been placed on the kitchen countertop suddenly begins to move on its own. At first, you can clearly see the spoon lying still on the slab. No one is around, and there are no visible hands or signs of movement. After a few moments, the spoon begins to shift slightly, as if something invisible is touching it. Then it slowly drags in a specific direction. Some viewers might argue that an invisible string could be attached to the spoon, pulling it and changing its direction. But as you continue watching, the spoon starts moving again. This time more slowly, almost as if an unseen presence is guiding it. Suddenly, the handle of the spoon lifts into the air and begins moving in a circular motion. This movement seems impossible to achieve with a simple string or trick. For a few seconds, the spoon even moves out of the camera's frame. Strangely, it then reappears within view.
What you want? Oh my God. Oh.
In the final moment, it looks as if an invisible hand throws the spoon across the kitchen. The entire incident is deeply unsettling and leaves viewers questioning what they just witnessed. So what is your thought on this? Comment below. Facebook user Ashley Hammond believes that something paranormal has followed her throughout her life. She says that wherever she goes, strange and unsettling events seem to occur. When Ashley moves into a new home in Utah, she begins seeing what appears to be her children walking up and down the staircase at random times. Normally, that wouldn't be unusual. However, these sightings happen when her children are asleep or sometimes not even home at all. Ashley suspects she might be witnessing something supernatural that is mimicking her children's appearance. Wanting proof that she isn't imagining things, she installs a security camera aimed at the staircase. One night, while all of her children are asleep, the camera records something disturbing.
It's good to keep around.
No, you don't become immortal by making deals with angels. You gotta go to the other guys for that. There. Look at that.
The footage captures a dark figure with glowing eyes walking up the stairs. The figure appears to have no visible lower body. So what do you think it could be? Let me know in the comments. This clip comes from TikTok user Tristan8104, a creator who documents strange and unexplained activity inside his home. One night, Tristan hears something unusual coming from his bathroom. The sound is subtle at first. Then it grows louder. The door handle begins rattling intensely. As if someone on the other side is trying to get out, Tristan turns on his phone camera and slowly walks toward the bathroom. In another unsettling moment, a door handle can be seen visibly shaking on its own. When it's finally opened, the room inside is completely empty. No one is there. He checks every corner of the bathroom, even the smallest spaces where someone might hide, but finds nothing. And it wasn't a one-time occurrence. In another clip recorded inside his home, something equally disturbing happens. A chair begins moving on its own, not just once but several times. It shifts in different directions, as if an unseen force is pushing it. There are no visible strings and no sudden movements from Tristan, just the chair sliding across the floor. So the question remains, are the strange events in Tristan's home genuine? Is his house actually haunted, or is it all an elaborate hoax? Sean Does Talks recently received a gift from his wife that led to a series of unsettling videos. Knowing Sean collects vintage technology, she gave him a 1980s CRT monitor to see if it still worked. Sean sets it up as a live camera feed alongside a modern video camera. Both cameras are pointed at the same area of his living room. Sean wants to compare the displays side by side, but he quickly notices something he can't explain.
But there's my things. Where's my furniture? Now wait, just watch this. This is crazy. How is that possible? There's my furniture. What the actual
The modern camera shows his fully furnished and decorated living room, while the CRT displays an empty version of that same space. Viewers immediately begin speculating. Some believe the CRT might be showing an alternate reality or perhaps a past version of the room. Others remain skeptical, accusing Sean of staging everything for views. But many viewers point out something even stranger. On the CRT screen, Sean appears to be wearing different clothes. The clip goes viral and viewers demand a follow-up. Sean delivered.
are all my things. Like, none of that stuff is there. So you guys wanted me to go sit on the couch, so let's give you that. And just context, brown shirt, blue jeans. You called me out about that as well, so. All right, here we go. Get that situated. And here we go. All right, I'm gonna go check the footage now, so there you go.
As he sits down on his couch, the CRT image flickers, and for a brief moment, he transforms into what looks like a shadow figure. Then things become even more disturbing.
I'm officially freaking out a little bit. You guys told me to check out some, like, new perspectives, and I found this. Like, you found me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, I am literally starting to freak out, dude. I am starting to freak out. What the fuck was that?
The words "you found me" appear written across the CRT screen. The message isn't visible anywhere in the actual room, only on the monitor. Sean steps back in front of both screens, and the situation escalates. A candle on a nearby table suddenly appears to light itself, then the flame extinguishes seconds later. Moments after that, the camera seems to topple over on its own. Viewers are still divided about what to believe. Some think Sean's videos are part of an elaborate ARG, an alternate reality game. Others suspect he may have encountered something truly paranormal. Either way, the footage is undeniably strange.
You found me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Want some ghosts on camera? Or there's some creepy videos that you would like me to include in the next video? Email me at scarycammyt@gmail.com.